prostitute encounters a horrifying scene at work one night. To her horror, 5 clients await her services. She trembles in fear. No woman could endure such a thing. As expected, she meets a tragic end after enduring unimaginable suffering. A while later, her pimp arrives. He gazes at the lifeless woman in the pool and takes a deep breath. In Gangnam's B-side, a place teeming with addicts and prostitutes, a drugged prostitute named Jenny stumbles upon a dark secret. Someone is about to take advantage of her. Fighting against the drug-induced euphoria, she forces herself to throw up in the bathroom. She slaps herself repeatedly, trying to stay conscious. As she regains some clarity, she urges her friend, Jenhwa, to escape. But it's too late. Jenhwa has already been caught. Jenny's phone captured footage of these high-profile addicts, and if it gets out, the consequences will be severe. The prostitutes suddenly go missing. In Ji-hao, their pimp, sets out to find them. After searching high and low, he finds one of his girls here. He's furious to discover she's been drugged. In Ji-hao is enraged. His girls are not to be touched with this filth. He tracks down the drug dealer. One strike, followed by a kick, and he rains down blows upon the dealer.
일로와. 이 악쟁이 새끼야. 내가 씨발 우리 애들한테 약팔지 말라고 했. 야, 너 앞으로 우리 애들한테 약팔지 마. 알았어? 일로와.
With a protector like him, his girls must feel safe. But his associate discovers that someone is after Jenny. Sensing trouble, he reports back to In Ji-hao. They fear the worst for their girls. And they're right. An oblivious Jenhwa is taken away. Jenny, aware of the danger, goes into hiding. She hears a noise nearby. Thankfully, it's just In Ji-hao. But Jenny keeps the truth from him. She wants to rescue Jenhwa. In Ji-hao can't believe she'd attempt such a thing. He tells Jenny to stay put. He'll bring Jenhwa back. Touched, Jenny struggles to find the words. She pleads with him to save her friend. It reminds her of a time when In Ji-hao was truly heroic. During a drug raid, he saw one of his girls drugged and beaten. In Ji-hao snapped. The police couldn't hold him back. They finally subdued him, putting an end to his rampage. But his fury was uncontainable as he cursed the dealer for harming his girl. Jiang Dongyu focused on catching the kingpin, letting Ji-hao go. He warned him to stay out of trouble. Back in the present, determined to find Jenhwa, In Ji-hao confronts the dealer again. But the dealer locks himself in his car.
뭐? 야, 내려.
네가 와, 이 씨발놈아.
The window shatters as In Ji-hao smashes through it. He demands to know where Jenhwa is. The dealer claims ignorance, saying he just delivers. But one squeeze from In Ji-hao, and the dealer cracks. He reveals a hotel name, mentioning an event. He urges In Ji-hao to hurry. It's already begun. In Ji-hao fears the worst for his girl. He unleashes his fury upon the dealer. Meanwhile, Jenhwa has been dressed up and led to a room. Inside, 5 men await her. She knows what awaits her is not pleasure, but pain.
정화, 오랜만.
Just then, another man approaches. Jenhwa trembles at the sight of him. The scene cuts. Jenhwa lies dead in a bathtub. In Ji-hao, who was searching for her, arrived late. He found her, but she was already dead. In Ji-hao won't tolerate anyone touching his girls. As Xiao-jun orders Jenhwa's body to be disposed of, they discover the body has vanished. Furious at the news, Xiao-jun quickly takes pills to calm himself. He then casually exits the car to face the frenzied fans. In a subway station, a cleaner finds Jenhwa's corpse. Placing the body here was In Ji-hao's doing. His identity is now exposed. Friends urge him to lay low, but he's determined to get justice for Jenhwa.
찾아야지. 우리 애들 건든 새끼들.
그 새끼들 잘못 건드려도 너까지 뒤질라고?
뒤지긴 뭘 뒤지냐?
That night, he meets Xiaojun's henchman. The henchman offers a fortune for Jenny's handover. In Ji-hao ignores him, brandishing a baton.
잠깐만 내 말 한 번 들어봐. 잠깐만.
이 씨발놈아. 야,
잠깐만 너 지금 상황 좆대주네.
씨발 새끼야.
씨발아 어쩌면 경찰들이 다 니는 죽여가지고 장갑에서 더 못하잖아 이 병신 새끼야. 씨발 아파. 정아.
The henchman reveals Jenhwa's death. Idiot. Save the other girls instead. This makes In Ji-hao pause. He realizes only confronting Xiao-jun will end this. He baits. How much for Jenny's surrender? The henchman smirks. His trap worked. Handing over Jenny means In Ji-hao's doom. Getting the girls' footage will end this. Meanwhile, a prosecutor reviews subway footage. She finds In Ji-hao deliberately placed the body. The case has too many holes. Her boss orders her to pin it on In Ji-hao. Clearly, the prosecutor works for Xiao-jun. In Ji-hao tries taking Jenny to Xiao-jun, but finds her gone. He studies the meetup location from the henchman. He decides to go alone. In Jihao, how can you fight them alone? The prosecutor's Xiao Jun's puppet. Even the task force answers to him. Xiao Jun orders In Jihao's death tonight. With the trap set, Xiao Jun starts celebrating early. In Jihao arrives at the meetup spot. The henchman sees he came alone, calling him an idiot for coming without Jenny. In Jihao ignores him, advancing silently. Why are you bastards after Jenny? The henchman mocks his stubborn ignorance. Jenny had their crime footage. They silenced her. Enraged, In Jihao attacks the henchman. A car blocks his path. Thugs surround him instantly.
야, 그년이 살려주세, 살려주세 이렇게 존나 밀었다던데?
In Jihao faces the mob, knife drawn. His movements are lightning fast. He weaves through the attackers. Each thug gets slashed approaching him. The hidden henchman films the carnage. Xiao Jun watches with perverse delight. After defeating the thugs, In Jihao spots the filming henchman. He gives chase. Tracking the henchman leads to Xiao Jun's car.
노준서 이 씹새끼야.
As he opens the door, he's stabbed. Xiao Jun grins with excitement. Bleeding, In Jihao fights two attackers. He grapples one thug, using him as a shield against the other. He turns the tables, killing both. But now he's exhausted. Another carload of thugs arrives. As In Jihao's situation grew dire, a speeding car screeched between them. Jiang Dongyu, the unorthodox cop with morals, arrived. They'd crossed paths 3 years prior. Jiang had spared In Jihao, then a cart driver. Xiao Jun fumed as In Jihao escaped. A van of thugs and corrupt cops closed in. They vowed to kill In Jihao tonight. Jiang confronted them. What's the meaning of this? Fellow officers aimed guns at their own colleague. In Jihao prepared to leap into the river. The corrupt cop fired without hesitation.
이 새끼들아 빨리 따라고.
Jiang wrestled a gun away. The standoff intensified. Rogue cops pressed to eliminate In Jihao. Jiang sensed deeper corruption at play. He shielded In Jihao with his own body. As tensions peaked, Prosecutor Min arrived. In Jihao immediately jumped off the bridge. Neither side achieved their goal. In Jihao narrowly survived. Badly injured, he stumbled back home. He looked like an abandoned puppy. Fate's survivor, he licked his wounds. Why would a mere groom fight so hard? Back then, Zhenhua and Jenny weren't his prostitutes yet. The group pitted the homeless sisters. Yin's madam decided to take them in. Yin escorted Jenny to clients daily. He limited her sessions to 2 hours. If late, he'd come retrieve her. Yet she returned bruised and battered. She'd been beaten retrieving stolen tips. Yin couldn't grasp her desperate grind. She dreamed of escaping with savings. Their bond deepened through hardship. Jenny noticed Yin's tattoo, asked him to ink one for her. He honored her request. That fateful day upon returning, they found their madam dead. Leaderless, Yin felt his world collapse. After Bai's death, Yin disbanded the group, urged Jenny to find honest work. But what options do prostitutes have? Jenny pushed Yin to keep operations.
그냥 우리 다 같이 일 계속하면 안 돼? 윤리사가 우리 지켜주면 되잖아.
Those words bound Yin to his oath, but they'd crossed a powerful syndicate. Just as cop Jiang Dongyu investigated, he raided a secret den, found drugs, and something worse, drug-controlled girls forced to stream. Someone fled as Jiang arrived. Jiang pursued and took gunfire. Undaunted, he tackled the fugitive, grabbed the dropped pistol. The culprit? Police Captain Zhu. Xiao Jun's cop ally was exposed. Jiang sought who ordered Yin's death, and framed him for Zhenhua's murder. But would the rat ever talk?
내가 끝났다. 나 구치소 갈란다. 야, 씨발놈아! 너 개새끼야!
The chief ordered Prosecutor Min to fire Jiang, but Captain Zhu confronted Min, gave Min Xiao Jun's contact. Min's face went pale, realized Xiao Jun was the mastermind. Now she held Xiao Jun's secrets. Soon Xiao Jun got threatening texts. Meanwhile, Yin came for revenge. The lackey was terrified. What will Xiao Jun do? The lackey gasped. He's alive! Yin approached with a club. Lackey mocked. Fugitive wandering free? Xiao Jun comes tonight, he sneered. Jenny too. Party time. Yin wondered, did they take Jenny? Police arrived, Yin retreated. Min received Zhu's call. Zhu knew Min wasn't loyal. I'll expose everything tomorrow. Min sought Zhang's help for justice. Xiao Jun called, I found that stray Yin. Come arrest him.
윤기로? 어떻게 찾은 거예요?
미끼를 제대로 던졌지. 그 새끼가 죽고 못 산 년이 하나 있거든.
Min realized, he has Jenny. Zhu talked. You're finished. Xiaojun scoffed. Zhu will never speak again. That night, Zhu was silenced. Ian got Xiaojun's message. Jenny's captured. Photo proof sent. 1 minute late. They'll scar her like Zhenhua. Xiaojun gathered his thugs. Tonight's game will be wild.
존나 재밌겠는데? 씨발 일 존나 잘해 진짜 준이야. 아우 뭐야 씨발 어디 찾은 거야? 씨발 오늘 죽된다 야. 진짜리네 저거?
To protect the hostess under his care, In Jihao ventures alone to rescue her. Outnumbered by his enemies, he fights fearlessly through the chaos. This all began earlier that day, when the pimp's girl was taken by gangsters. They threatened In Jihao to come alone, but Prosecutor Min showed up instead. Xiaojun was furious at the deception. He refused to cooperate further. They failed to capture Jenny, but In Jihao learned of their scheme. Prosecutor Min had warned him earlier about the trap targeting him. When he played the recording aloud, the truth forced them to unite forces. Xiaojun's gang were remnants from Zhang's past case. Jenny held evidence of their crimes, making her their prime target. The video implicated senior officials, including the corrupt prosecutor general. The prosecutor general ordered its destruction. They targeted Jenny's associates, capturing fellow hustler Zheng Quan.
너 윤기로랑 친하지?
A cigarette but seared his eye. How can law enforcers challenge the powerful? Min tried bypassing her superiors, but corruption reached the very top.
감찰부장 탁검사장한테 붙었어요. 와이프들끼리 대학 금기더라고.
아이 씨발 와 씨발 와 씨.
Jenny's video was their only hope. When Xiaojun took her friend hostage, the trap was set for them both. In couldn't repeat past mistakes. He would save Jenny himself. Jenny insisted on facing the consequences. In alerted Jiang Dongyu first. The showdown location, Xiaojun's arena. Wealthy gamblers bet on blood sport. Fighters battled in the octagon cage, where Zheng Quan was held captive.
앞으로 1시간 살아남는 오직 단 한 명만이 20억의 행운을 차지합니다. 여러분 손으로 직접 고른 선수들이 짜릿한 잭팟을 주인님들께 선물해드립니다.
The carnage began. Only one would leave alive. Jenny infiltrated the arena, searching for her friend. Zheng Quan fought desperately. He witnessed a fighter's death. The rich feast on our suffering. The killer turned to Zheng Quan. In Jihao stormed in. Jenny found her friend, only to become the prey.
제니야, 오빠 안 보고 싶었어?
Disguised as a fighter, In rescued Zheng Quan.
이제 왔네? 바퀴?
Jenny surrendered her phone, but the video was gone.
이 씨발년.
Xiaojun viciously beat her. Jenny laughed through blood. Kill me, the video goes viral. Xiaojun slashed her face. In battled through fighters. To clear the octagon. No time to rest. Xiaojun dragged Jenny in. Yin's rage exploded. The lackeys brought another group of fighters. In Jihao couldn't hold back tears seeing Jenny's injured state.
지금부터 저 새끼 잡는 놈 상금 20억 플러스 내 개인 지분까지 몽땅 얹어서 한 방에 쏩니다. 오케이, 렛츠 기!
In Jihao faced the group fearlessly. He maneuvered through the crowd. Prosecutor Min finally arrived with police. The elites kept watching In Jihao's fight. Unaware disaster was looming. The high rollers fled when they heard the police arrived. Little did they know Jenny was live-streaming secretly.
씨발년이 뭐.
됐어. 씹새끼야.
In the octagon cage, In Jihao finished them off. He spotted Xiaojun trying to slip away. A brick he threw intercepted the escape.
노준서 이 씹새끼야.
In Jihao caught him attempting to leave. You cut Jenny's face? I'll return the favor. Prosecutor Min found the unconscious Jenny. She told Jenny it's all over. But the next day, when visiting Gangnam Trade's mastermind Xiaojun at hospital, she found Xiaojun had hanged himself. The conspiracy ran deeper than expected. Now she's in deep trouble. Investigators raided her office on Prosecutor General's orders. Jiang Dongyu received a call from his daughter. A man's voice answered instead. The man berated him for meddling. Jiang demanded to know his daughter's whereabouts. The scene shifted. His daughter had been kidnapped. When a stunning girl starts a live stream, the entry fee is $1 million. To keep watching, viewers pay $100,000 every 3 minutes. But she's coerced into streaming against her will. Humiliated, she smashes the window. She chooses to jump rather than be exploited. Death before captivity. With her final breath, she curses her tormentors.
지옥에서 보자. 쓰레기 새끼들아.
Jenny's last words target the mastermind, President Choi. Jenny leaps to her death. Her admirer In Ji-hao arrives too late. He stares in horrified disbelief. In Ji-hao once risked everything to save Jenny. Battered but free, thanks to cop Jang Dong-yu. But the nightmare continues. Jang's meddling backfires. Gangnam Trade kidnaps his daughter. They demand Jenny and incriminating evidence. The Gangnam Trade syndicate uses drugs to control women, profiting from forced pornographic streams. They exploit Jenny's friendship with Jang's daughter Nishu. Nishu becomes their bargaining chip. Flashback to Nishu's school bullying. Jenny confronts the bullies, rescuing Nishu. An unbreakable bond forms. Jang visits Jenny in hospital, pressing her for the evidence's location. Jenny's motives remain unclear. She deflects with hunger. Jang takes her to a convenience store. A call shatters the moment. His ex-wife reports their daughter missing. Jang frantically blocks the report. Fear for his daughter's safety. Jenny overhears everything. Over instant noodles, Jenny warns Jang.
예수한테 잘 좀 해줘요. 맨날 햄버거 같은 것만 사주지 말고.
Jang misses the farewell tone. Jenny vanishes. A desperate search proves futile. Cut to Nishu's release. Jenny surrenders herself, securing Nishu's freedom. The gang obtains Jenny's phone evidence. But did she make backups?
빨리 그냥 죽여.
그냥 주는 건 너무 아깝지. 그동안 따뜻한 강남 바닥에서 오빠들이랑 좋은 시절 많이 보냈잖아. 내가 새 서버 오픈 기념으로 메인 이벤트 풀옵션까지 싹 깔아줄 테니까 제대로 한번 즐겨보자. 알았지?
Nishu returns home safely, but Jang finds no relief. Jenny's in Gangnam Trade's clutches. Maternal Choi Shoin prepares Jenny's makeup, preparing Jenny for sexual exploitation. Choi offers car keys for escape. Start anew with In Ji-hao. Jenny refuses. It would get Choi killed. No running away. She's planning something big. In Ji-hao calls Jang while fleeing Gangnam, demanding answers about Jenny. Jang avoids the call. In learns Jenny's whereabouts. Jenny surfaces on new porn site. Premium access required. $1 million entry fee. $100,000 per 3-minute extension. Jang tracks them via stream reflections. Choi sends In crucial audio evidence.
왜 뭔데? 야!
Jang storms the streaming den. Jenny enters fully prepared. Her revealing outfit tells the story.
안녕하세요, 제니예요. 너무 많이 와주셨다. 안녕, 안녕하세요. 제니랑 같이 놀아보도록 해요. 그리고 제가 호칭을 준비를 또 해왔어요. 네 가지 준비를 해왔는데 첫 번째는
Jang Dong-yu found their hideout, but not Jenny. Someone ambushed him from behind. Jang was no match for him. A tranquilizer dart hit his neck, knocking him out. Before passing out, he saw Chairman Choi of Gangnam Trade.
예서 참 예쁘던데.
In Ji-hao was rushing here too. Too late. Jenny smashed the studio glass. She aimed to strike at Chairman Choi through suicide. If she couldn't live free, neither would they use her. Thus began the opening scene. She jumped to her death. Though tragic, Chairman Choi remained unfazed. In Ji-hao arrived to find Jenny dead. He broke down in tears. Then he spotted Chairman Choi passing by. He knew these scum were responsible. Blinded by rage, he charged for revenge. But a car knocked him down. Afterwards, Jang claimed Jenny's ashes. Meanwhile, In burned Jenny's belongings. He called Choi Shoin.
야, 너 K 새끼한테 똑바로 전화해. 최 사장 그 씹새끼 옆에 딱 붙어 있으라고. 내가 조만간 찾아갈 거니까.
In vowed to avenge Jenny. He left carrying a gasoline can. In Ji-hao is well aware that the root of the scourge lies in drugs. He doused gasoline directly on top of the new shipment. Then he flung it over with a lighter. Jenny's death didn't stop drug dealer mob. Gangnam Night is still full of prostitutes and drugs. What has changed is that the policeman Jang Dong-yu has become a prostitute's gomo. His daughter is missing because of Jenny's death. For this reason, he turned into a coachman and quit his job as a policeman. He wants to find his daughter Nishu, and Yin Jihao avenges Jenny. He can't find the drug dealer President Siyu. I'll give him a stumbling block. As long as there are Gangnam drugs. As soon as he found out, he destroyed all the drugs and burned them. At the same time, Prosecutor Min, although he found the real big man behind the drug trafficking. But how could she alone shake? President Chui sees her as a talented person and has the intention to accept her. The righteous Prosecutor Min actually agreed. With the support of President Chui, Prosecutor Min became the head of the anti-corruption department. The first thing she did in office was revenge. She took out her former boss, Chief Prosecutor Zhua. Chief Prosecutor Zhua to keep her from getting too proud. In the end, she'll end up like him. On the other side, Jiang Dongyu is not aimlessly looking for his daughter. He found out that his daughter would log into the dead Jenny's account from time to time. Jiang Dongyu once sent a message asking his daughter to meet him. Daughter Nishu replied that she had to do something. She told her father to stop looking for her. This night when Jiang Dongyu was looking for her daughter based on the location of her mobile phone account, he saw the suspicious man Chui Ziyan. Chui Shuyan is Jenny's elder sister. The wounded woman was a prostitute. When he was about to take the woman to the hospital, Yin Jihao found out. Yin Jihao followed him, sneaking a punch behind him.
오랜만이지. 일어나, 씨발. 일어나. 지난번에 나한테 약속했지. 제2 씨발 지켜준다고.
Jiang Dongyu is sorry he didn't protect Jenny. He apologized to Yin Jihao. Yin Jihao told him to stay out of his business in the future. After that, Yin Jihao found Chui Xiuyin. Chui Ziyan knew what he was coming. She just told him it was Jenny's choice.
진작에 끝냈어야 되는데.
Yin Jihao doesn't believe it. He wants revenge now. He asked Kay, where is the scum? Chui Ziyan promised Jenny not to tell him. She said that before you get to President Chui's side, you will probably die.
그래서 너는 그 새끼를 밑에서 존나게 빌붙어 있냐?
뭐 어쩌라고 씨발. 반도?
She's just trying to survive herself. And Yin Jihao is still the same sentence, where is Kay? Kay is President Chui's bodyguard. President Chui's strength is too strong. At this time, Prosecutor Min came to President Chui's pharmaceutical company to meet him. Prosecutor Min walks into the hall and bodyguards are everywhere. When she came to the room, Prosecutor Min must put down the phone. Her clothes and bags should also be checked. I don't know if Prosecutor Min has gone bad or is he holding back. But over time, President Chui has considered her one of his own. He told Prosecutor Min, while producing addictive drugs, he also sells antidotes. Let people become addicted and then help people detoxify, repeatedly extract profits. This new drug, Neon, will be available at a college. Jiang Dongyu found his daughter may be here. Yin Jihao also got the news and plans to go there. Jiang Dongyu came here. He saw a group of students disoriented by drugs. However suspicious, he was found by bodyguards. So Kay asked Chui Ziyan to take the prostitute away. Chui Xiuyin found Nishu inside when he took the prostitute.
너였어.
Screen a turn. Jiang Dongyu, who was fighting with his bodyguard, saw his daughter passing. He hastened to follow, but the door was locked. And his daughter just looked at it and didn't care. Jiang Dongyu didn't give up. He had to catch up with that car. But then he was hit by a car behind him. It was the car of Kay's group that hit him.
불떼기가 아니라 짭새 새끼였구나. 왜 자꾸 남의 업장에서 알짱거리는 건데? 너 나 좋아하니? 왜?
Therefore, Jiang Dongyu will face a lot of bad luck next. Just as he was about to be taken away in a car, a speeding car ran into Kay's gang. Both sides were hit by some discomfort. Yin Jihao got out of the car and looked at Kay. It seems that a great war is inevitable. Jenny witnesses her sister being used to test new drugs. The other prostitutes present remain silent at the sight. Jenny secretly records this incident. Her bold action seals her tragic fate. Jenny's death drives her admirer Yin Jihao to seek vengeance. When confronting President Chui's henchman Kay, he coincidentally rescues Jiang Dongyu from Kay's capture. A fierce battle seems inevitable between them, but police intervention prevents the clash. The anticipated showdown never materializes. Yin learns Jiang's daughter is also working as prostitute, explaining why Jiang quit police to become carriage driver, all to track down his missing daughter. Jiang contacts Madame Chui Xiuyin through injured prostitute. He knows his daughter is under Chui's control, pleading with Chui to release his daughter. Jiang recognizes Chui's forced involvement in this trade.
씨발 상관 말라고.
learning Nishu's father is a policeman, urging Nishu to return home while she still can. Nishu demands Choi arrange exclusive high-end party instead.
야, 너 여기 들어온 진짜 목적이 뭐냐?
Meanwhile, Jeong infiltrates the gang to rescue his daughter. He investigates the shut-down nightclub, discovering In Ji-hao is also present. Both seek K and Gangnam Trade's mastermind President Choi. A lackey ambushes Jeong Dong-yu. Jeong is knocked to the ground. The lackey moves in for kill. In Ji-hao kicks the attacker down. The wounded lackey begs for mercy, while secretly plotting to ambush In. In sees through the deception.
야, 윤희다. 기로야! 야, 너 씨발 아직도 그 제니 미친년 찾고 다니냐? 야, 이 병신아 뒤지냐 뭐하러 찾아?
씨발 새끼가.
그만해! 이 새끼 죽이면 안 된다고!
These words enrage In Ji-hao. In prepares to execute him. The captive's next move shocks everyone, revealing Gangnam Trade's drug stockpile. Cutting back to Choi Soo-in, Nishu possesses Jenny's secret crime recordings of chaebol. Sent by Jenny before her suicide, Nishu became prostitute to avenge Jenny.
지금 용기로가 하이에나로 기어 들어왔다니까. 여기 지금 다 때려 부수려고 그래.
드디어 오셨네. 용기로 이 씨발쥐 새끼.
In forces lackey to contact K, luring K into trap for final showdown. The lackey thinks he's free after compliance.
나 갈게 윤희사.
잘 가라.
K prepares to eliminate Yin's group, but receives new orders from President Choi, instructed to escort girls to VIP party.
계획 변경해야 될 것 같다.
Nishu's true goal is accessing President Choi to deliver killing blow personally. Meanwhile, Choi Soo-in rejects collusion with Scum, asking if Nishu is prepared, not sending Nishu to assassinate President Choi, but contacting Nishu's father instead, revealing location for daughter's extraction. Condition: Jeong must rescue all captive girls.
약속할게.
빨리 와요.
Choi won't let Nishu share Jenny's fate. Jeong proposes joining forces with In, but In insists on waiting for K. Choi prevents Nishu from risking her life, smashing bottle on K's subordinate's head, thinking their plan succeeds. Yin's group doesn't encounter K, instead facing gas-masked operatives. Before he could burn the drugs here, the released gas knocked him out. Soo-in Choi eliminated K's henchmen. She ordered Nishu and the sex workers to leave, but K suddenly showed up. Soo-in Choi's fate was sealed.
네가 감히 딴 주머니를 차? 잘 가라 이 씨발년아.
Screams soon erupted from inside. The sex workers were taken to Chairman Choi's elite party. Jeong Dong-yu arrived but found no trace of his daughter. He discovered the dying Soo-in Choi. Jeong Dong-yu seized the evidence she held. Nishu had backed up Jenny's recorded footage. Jeong Dong-yu immediately took the video to Prosecutor Min. He knew Prosecutor Min hadn't joined Chairman Choi's circle. Prosecutor Min had been undercover in Chairman Choi's camp. Jeong Dong-yu obtained the video that could destroy Chairman Choi. He informed Prosecutor Min. He asked Prosecutor Min to buy them some time. His daughter would be at that party tonight. Prosecutor Min arrived at Chairman Choi's stronghold. She immediately recognized the party attendees. The mayor and congressman were among them. Chairman Choi planned to launch an addictive drug and antidote. They were all collaborators. Tonight was the final product trial. Chairman Choi activated a switch. The captive sex workers were brought in. They became test subjects. Nishu was among them. Overpowered, In Ji-hao confronts a group head-on. Exhausted, he's ambushed by his nemesis K. In Ji-hao can't engage K in combat. K stabs him all over his body. Fallen, his thighs get slashed repeatedly. K mercilessly severs Yin's Achilles tendons. Drugged In Ji-hao had awakened in the car. He takes down K's gang members. Meanwhile, Choi's test subject prostitute overdoses. They injected her with massive drug doses, testing the antidote's effectiveness. But the antidote fails. The prostitute dies vomiting blood. Nisha, seeking revenge for Jenny, realizes how perilous her situation truly is. Her father Jeong Dong-yu arrives. While coordinating with In Ji-hao, Choi's bodyguards surround him. Outnumbered, he's overwhelmed. In Ji-hao arrives in a car. He rescues Jeong Dong-yu. In spots K's fleeing henchmen. He hurls a lighter at them. The man shrieks in flames. Seeing guards distracted, In urges Jeong to save his daughter. Entering Choi's building, K ambushes him. Security teams swarm the area. Jeong reveals compromising footage. The video threatens powerful figures. Learning Choi hasn't destroyed the evidence, panic spreads among them. Prosecutor Zhua tries to leave. Choi blocks his exit.
나? 안 되겠다?
검사장님!
Chua's death terrifies officials. They sign conspiratorial contracts, then flee the scene. Jiang fights toward Chui's location. In Jihao follows close behind. Finding Jiang surrounded, he clubs a guard brutally, but Chui's guards keep coming. Ian realizes this won't work, orders Jiang to find his daughter, slams shut the security gate.
뭐 하는 거야?
빨리 가라고!
뭐 하는 거냐고, 이 새끼야! 씨발, 여기서 같이 죽을 거야!
빨리 가!
He single-handedly battles guards. As Jiang nears his daughter, Yin defeats the remaining guards. Kei appears when Yin's exhausted. Fatigue slows his movements. Kei pummels him relentlessly. Kei stabs him methodically, finally severs his thigh tendon. Yin traps Kei's blade in his shoulder, preventing Kei from retrieving it. Yin wrenches the knife free, drives it into Kei's eye. Kei screams in agony. Yin shoves him down the stairs. Meanwhile, upset Chui summons Nishu. Nisha seizes the opportunity, attempts to assassinate Chui, but she's outmatched. Chui notices Prosecutor Min knows Nishu. Nisha stabs at distracted Chui, only wounds his hand. Chui slaps her violently. Jiang bursts in. Chui aims poison needle at Nishu.
형사 딸이라 그런지 보통이 아니야. 잘 지켜봐. 형사님 딸이 약쟁이가 돼서 처참하게 굴러다닐 거를.
Enraged Jiang gets restrained. Drugs drive Nishu to suicidal despair. Jiang erupts in fury. He disarms gun-wielding guards, seizes gun, fires decisive shot. However, Nishu's life is hanging by a thread. Prosecutor Min grabbed the antidote from the ground. Despite the risks, she decided to try it. The antidote miraculously worked, but President Chui had already fled the scene. Jiang Dongyu intercepted him up front. He yanked President Chui out. Countless fists rained down on President Chui's face. This was the only way to satisfy him. He wanted to exterminate this human vermin, but his daughter refused to let him become a murderer. As Jiang Dongyu hesitated to shoot President Chui, someone seized his gun and executed Chui. The shooter was none other than Yin Jihao. This shot's for Jenny. Jiang Dongyu ultimately rescued his daughter. Chui's political accomplices faced investigations. If you think drugs vanished completely, you're mistaken. Drugs continued to surface in major nightclubs. Back at the police station, Jiang Dongyu noticed someone kept torching drug-infested nightclubs. Jiang knew exactly who was behind this. In the distance, he spotted Yin Jihao limping away.